Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 3rd. Yes, we are into May already, and there is a great shot. That is right from our back patio, looking up at Beaver Creek. Still some snow on the slopes, even though that resort closed a couple weeks ago, but a lot still going on in the area. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we've got a great show for you. We're going to talk about some weather, some things that are going on around the town, and I've got Gretchen sitting next to me. So we're just going to talk about some things that are going on. Everybody thinks that this time of year, and they call it something different. No, it's mud season.
Mud season, yes.
Or it's off season, or as we were told earlier, it's local season. We got the town back.
Local appreciation season. I like that whole concept. I think we deserve a little time to ourselves, you know, a little calmness before the next storm comes through.
I think so, and it's nice now. I mean, we love having our tourists here. We love sharing the town. But this is we should call it, you know how to drive a roundabout. Because now, 100%. Driving around, it's like everybody knows how to navigate the roundabouts because we're all locals and we kind of get it.
We were talking about this earlier, a friend of mine and we said, when you come into our valley, you need to take a lesson, a class.
Yes.
They give you a little pass and then you can do the roundabouts because it's pretty humorous. I've seen some funny things go on during.
I think so too. I think that's something we should put on the state police. They should have a little booth set up right off I-70 and you got to stop in and you got to get your Vail Valley passport that has the roundabout.
I agree. I fully agree.
That's what we're going to do. Yes. It's a thing now. It's going to be a thing. Well, again, thank you for tuning in. We've got a lot going on. And again, talking about if it's mud season, local season, there's still a lot going on in the valley and a lot of things that we're going to talk about coming up in the community section that you're going to get out there and have some fun and do. But we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be back and look at some weather and see what's going on out there with the weather report.
Exciting. So good.
Maps are up. And as we talked about, taking a look at some of the weather coming up, getting up this morning, 41 degrees, a high today of 55. So we're starting to edge up a little bit with those temperatures that are taking place, 50% chance of rain, and some people don't want to see that. I personally do. We got to get some precipitation out there. We want to have a great summer, be able to get out there and camp and have some of those fires. So we're going to welcome this precipitation that's moving in. Going to be cloudy throughout the afternoon. Really not much as far as winds go. A little bit breezy out there as we move throughout the day, but nothing to really talk home about as we move throughout. Vail by the hour, 57 degrees at noon. Start to cool down around that 4 p.m. at 56 degrees and then kind of move into the later on this evening as it goes down. As we get in this evening, we've got 27 degrees. Maybe a little bit of snow tonight. Again, that precipitation coming in, but as those cooler temperatures start to come in, we're going to see a little bit of snowfall, especially above that 8,000 foot level. We're going to see some of that snow coming in. Looking at the I-70 corridor coming in, not much change throughout that from Denver on the way in. Denver is going to see a great 65-degree day. Temperatures remaining fairly consistent, 55 degrees with that rain coming in Vail, 60 degrees in Avon, and then Eagle is 64 degrees and that partly cloudy still kind of hanging out. So looking into that 5-day forecast, again tomorrow we're looking at a chance of precipitation coming in, 70% chance. 45 degrees is going to be the temperature, but then moving throughout the rest of the week, Thursday is going to see a partly sunny 54 degrees. Friday, 62 degrees, partly sunny. And loading up that weekend with some beautiful, beautiful weather coming in, 64 degrees, mostly sunny on Saturday, and then partly sunny and 52 degrees. So it's time to get out there, enjoy some of those outdoor activities. And if it's a transition, if it's mud season, get those bikes out, get them tuned up, and you're going to get out there on the road and enjoy some of the beautiful weather that's coming up. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Get up, get ready to start your
Loves the Good Morning Vail jingle? We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and Always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to tv8vail.com.
Your home in the Rockies has it all.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
And I'm Brigham Harris.
Are you looking for high school and local sports recreational coverage? We've got you covered on the Scoreboard.
Tune in Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m.
You can find it all on Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As we promised, we're going to go over a lot of things that are still happening in the community because it never stops here.
Never ever stops, which I love about Vail. Even during our mud season, we'll say we have so many fun things happening, and
Yep.
people still coming in from out of town.
Always,
Let's be honest.
always coming in from out of town
Yes.
just to get away from the city and all
Hustle
the
and
things.
bustle, yeah.
And again, it's that nice time if you've got a date or if you just want to reconnect with yourself.
Yes.
It's a great way to disconnect from one thing, reconnect with something else, whether you're in the yoga, meditation, getting ready to get the bikes out, whatever.
I am so ready. Biking, stand-up paddleboarding, camping, hiking. I'm ready for it all. Bring it on. I'm
Well,
ready.
if you're ready for that. So one thing that's coming up on the 27th of this month is the Vail Comedy Festival. So that's going to be held at Bridge Street Bar. And there's no better medicine than laughter. And so we're going to have a great headliner coming in. So they're looking at bringing people in that are from the Comedy Cellar, which is Netflix, HBO, CBS, NBC. So it's going to be a fun collection of comics that are going to come in and kind of do their thing and make us all laugh and kind of forget about the stresses of life for just a little bit.
I love that. I'm not funny at all, so I love funny people. It makes me very excited to see that there's funny people out there. I'm being real.
And then you're talking about the things coming up like on the river, on the water.
Yes.
Well, that's coming up too on the 17th of this month, the Vail Whitewater Race. So if it's kayaking, if it's stand-up, if it's a two-person raft, maybe we should get in a raft. We'll do that.
I'm down.
Okay.
As long as no capsizing.
No capsizing.
Just
No,
hair
heck
has to
no.
stay cute, you know.
We're in it to win it for sure. But this is a great series, and the course changes every single week, kind of depending on how the water's flowing and things like that. But a lot of fun activity out there as we enjoy those rivers. This is the prime time with that snow runoff. Maybe a little cold,
100%.
but going to be a whole lot of fun.
And we're tough. We'll do it. I think we
Yeah.
should sign up. Let's do it.
All right, in there. And then coming up on the 23rd, if you're into running, the Dynafit Trail Running Series is happening. There's 7 races in this series.
Oh, wow.
The first one starts over in Eagle at the Boneyard.
Yeah.
And then they've got a lot of different races. There's one up at Beaver Creek, one up in Vail. They've got a half marathon that's going to take place over in Arrowhead.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of fun things going on. Fun series, everything from 5Ks all the way up to the half marathon, from Eagle to Vail. A lot of fun trail running out there.
How many are you going to do?
I'm going to do 0 of these. I am not a great runner.
I feel
but
the same. I'll go cheer on people on the sideline.
yeah, absolutely.
I'll be
But
a cheerleader.
This has been something that's been going on for the last 24 years. I didn't realize that is how long this series has been taking place, but 24 years.
So cool.
The trail running series, Dynafit is the sponsor, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Then, one of my favorite times is the Gerald Ford Amphitheater performances.
Yes.
So
Yes,
coming
yes,
up,
yes.
starting in June, is going to kick that off with Joe Russo and Almost Dead. Can you guess what kind of music they play?
Grateful Dead?
You're on it.
Yeah, I'm a radio DJ. I better know this. I was a little nervous. I was shaking for a minute. Don't put me on the spot.
All right. So they played their first show back in 2013 in Brooklyn, New York, and it's just kind of gone off from there. And you can see some of the acts that's scrolling across the screen right now. A lot of top-tier acts that are coming up. Michael, and that is what's coming on the 3rd. So it's not too far away. I don't even know if there's tickets still available. If you're interested, you need to get on right now because that show always sells out.
Always. I actually got proposed to on stage at that show.
No way.
I did. Michael Franti is a dear friend of mine, so we get really good music here.
I bet you get some pretty good seats at that show.
Oh, you will.
All right. So what's great about Michael Franti is he's not just a musician. He's a humanitarian. He's 100%. An award filmmaker.
Yes.
Which I didn't know until I started looking at that. Just a great humanitarian, great activist. But his music is so high energy,
powerful,
inspiring.
Yep.
It's just, if you haven't heard of Michael Franti, have you been living under a rock, number one? And number two, you've got to get out there and experience this event because that's what it is. It's not just a musical performance.
100%.
It's an event.
It brings people of all different ethnicities together and just love. It's such a good vibe, good energy.
Yep.
I dig it.
His music is just a devotion to health, wellness, inspiration,
loving each other.
Everything that's love.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
So a lot of things going on, and then Mother's Day is coming up. Can you believe that? On Sunday.
Mother's Day. I'm so excited. And I know there's so many different types. We were talking about this earlier, different types of mothers. Even if you don't have children, I feel like a mother to my 2 dogs.
Yep, you've got fur babies.
Fur babies, yes. So even if you're a motherly, someone looks up to you in that way. So celebrate it, for sure.
Absolutely celebrate it 100%. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for my mom and get that together. Maybe I'll call my sister and have her pull it off. Sometimes she does.
I feel like you can figure it. I'll help you. I'll help you out.
We'll do that. But don't forget Mother's Day coming up on Sunday, the 8th. So get out there. Do something special for yourself, too.
100%. I agree with that, yes.
All right. So don't forget Mother's Day. That's it. As far as in the community, a lot of things going on. If you want to look and find out any of the events that we talked about, go to discovervail.com. It'll have the whole lineup there. You can click on and see a little bit more of what's happening. But don't forget about that. And there's a couple other things that are going on. And this thing gets over on the 24th of May, and it is Sing the Jingle.
Oh, yes. Sing the Jingle.
We can't forget about that.
No, we can't. I have heard one of the entries. Oh my goodness, amazing. Yeah. Really, really good.
And there's $500 on the line, so there's no reason not to do this.
No, absolutely not. Even though this one is trying to make me sing the jingle, and that is not very nice.
Well, we're going to work on that. But Sing the Jingle, get your submission into Danielle at tv8vail.com. Again, $500 is on the line to sing our jingle. If you don't know the lyrics, just keep watching the show. Just keep rewinding and watching Gretchen and I, and then listen to that first part of the show.
It'll get stuck in your head for sure.
Or you can just go to our website, and I think our lyrics are up on that. But don't forget to do that. Great contest gets over on the 24th of May. Now, we were talking about Mother's Day.
Yes.
Let's take a look and see what kind of goes on with some of the gift packages that are out there for Mom.
Colleen Burns is uniquely qualified to share what a busy mom like her wants most for Mother's Day. She's a mother to 6 boys, juggles a career, and is an avid runner and outdoor enthusiast. So no matter what kind of moms your viewers are shopping for, Colleen will have us all covered. The one common denominator for mom is more me time. So Colleen is here to show us how we can free her up to enjoy hobbies and interests and how we can make the most of them for Mother's Day. Colleen, thanks for being here.
Always great to talk to you, Christine. Thank you.
So Mother's Day is such a big holiday, but most of us are stumped every year. Any new ideas?
That's so true. It is a big holiday, and it's actually getting bigger. We'll spend an average of $245 this year on Mother's Day, and that's up 73% in the last 4 years. But here we are again, Mother's Day, always stumped. We always want to find something that's unique and special for our moms who do so much. So I've gathered some of my favorites. One of them are these truly wireless earbuds from LG. It's a great gift for moms who are active, for moms who just want to listen to music when they're doing their errands, or for moms who want to have noise cancellation so they can read a book or spend some time alone. The LG tone-free earbuds are the best looking and most convenient I've found. I love that they're black and gold. They're not the AirPod white. It's more unique and personalized. And when I'm too busy to remember to charge my earbuds, I can get an hour of playtime in just 5 minutes, because there's nothing worse than finally having some time alone and you realize you forgot to charge your earbuds. But the charging case too is unique because it's got this UV nano feature that kills up to 99.9% of bacteria on the speaker mesh. So that's a great thing. And a full charge will give me 10 hours of playtime. My favorite part though is I don't need 2 headsets when I travel. The unique charging case actually hooks up to an airplane jack, and then it still lets me enjoy great audio quality, including noise cancellation, wirelessly. So the charge case is hooked up to the airplane jack, but you still have your wireless, great quality earbuds at the same time.
Oh, that's so helpful and useful, actually. What about gifts to make mom's life easier?
Well, I'm not sure it's fair, but housekeeping a lot of times still falls on the mom. But here's a great gift it's the new Roomba J7 Plus robot vacuum from iRobot. No matter who does the vacuuming, it just got so much easier because the technology with this is incredible. If you've ever worried your robotic vacuum would get stuck or run into a hazard like solid pet waste, new precision vision navigation lets it identify and avoid objects. So it's going to identify a shoe, a sock, a cable, and then avoid those objects. The robot even empties itself, and it gets smarter the more it's used. So you don't have to worry anymore about letting it go, going for an errand, going to work. When you come back, you have a vacuumed home. You don't have to worry about it getting stuck anymore. It understands more than 600 Google and Alexa voice commands, and you can be very specific, like Google, clean in front of my couch. So let the robots do the vacuuming this Mother's Day. Spend more time with mom. And right now, it's just $5.99 instead of $7.99 through Mother's Day. So that's a really great deal and one you're probably not going to find for the rest of the year.
That is a great deal. Any other ideas for us or tips for celebrating Mother's Day?
Well, flowers are always a great standby. And if you think that, oh, that's kind of boring, whatever, it's actually next to spending quality time with your family. It's what moms want most. It's very special. But what moms don't want are those flowers in a box without a vase with stems you have to cut yourself. I don't know if you can relate, but it's frustrating because you have to figure out how to cut those stems, make sure it looks like a nice bouquet. I love Teleflora because their bouquets are always handmade, delivered by hand from a local florist in a vase, ready to put on the table and enjoy. And it's a great way to also support those local small businesses that need that support right now. This year, 2 new bouquets, including Whimsical Dragonfly with a beautiful reusable dragonfly pitcher and Shining Beauty Bouquet with a mosaic vase that can be repurposed in a kitchen or office. So those are great vases that you can use again instead of those clear glass vases that just wait in your cabinet in case someone brings over flowers. But you should order soon because these unique bouquets might sell out in some cities. But if you're a last minuter, you can also order up until 3 p.m. for same day delivery through Teleflora. So keep that in your back pocket in case you haven't thought of anything else.
Oh, that's such a good idea to have, right? Just in case, but we'll probably need it, to be honest. Where can we get more information?
You can get more information at dailylounge.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Colleen Burns, for joining us today. I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day and appreciate all of these great ideas.
Thank you. You too. Take care.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's Gretchen. So we're talking all things Mother's Day. Now I have to say I am not a mother to children, but I believe that mothers come in all different types, shapes, sizes, people that you look up to. I'm a mother of fur babies. I have 2 dogs at home. So Mother's Day can be celebrated by everyone, even men, dads that are mothers, that maybe the mothers are not in the scenario. So very exciting about Mother's Day on Sunday. I feel everyone should celebrate. You know, even if you have someone that you look up to, maybe send them a note, some flowers, let them know that you care about them. It's just another good reason to celebrate life. So Mother's Day Sunday. Speaking of Mother's Day, Ann Geddes, world-renowned photographer, you know who I'm talking about, the little beautiful babies that she puts in. It sounds a little weird, but it's very beautiful. She puts in different plants and fruits in different settings. I remember as a little girl, my mom gave me a calendar of all these babies in these different settings, and this woman is incredible. Australia-based, and she is world-renowned. We have an awesome interview with her, and I think this just goes hand in hand with Mother's Day. Who doesn't love babies? Come on. I love them. I think they're so cute. So happy Mother's Day, early Mother's Day to all the mother figures out there on Sunday. And we have an awesome interview with the super talented Ann Geddes.
World-renowned and globally recognized photographer Ann Geddes is launching her work into NFTs for the first time ever on Mother's Day this year in 2022. We recently caught up with Ann and talked about how her photography has evolved over her career.
Photography has definitely evolved from when I first started photographing, which would be nearly 35 years ago. I think that the importance of great photography has never been more important these days, because a lot of the images, the millions and millions of images that are taken every day on cell phones, are more a fleeting thought than something substantial. And because everyone's got a phone, everyone thinks they're a photographer. But, you know, I mean, there's a great difference between, you know, a beautiful image that makes people stop and think, as opposed to just scrolling through Instagram and so on, you know. And we all do it. But, you know, a beautiful classic image that makes somebody go, oh, wow, oh, my God, you know, that's what I try to do every time.
Ann's iconic images are known for portraying innocence, new life, joy, babies, and so much more. She talks about why babies are miraculous and how they inspired her in her work.
I say all the time, there is no such thing as a mean-spirited baby, right? We create mean spirits in some of these babies as they grow into adults. We do that to them, right? But what I love about babies is it's just so pure and so guileless, right? And you see them in my imagery, they are unaware of themselves. And when you see an image of a baby in one of my images, you know that it's real, because you can't ask them to do anything, right? They bring their own charm and sense of joy just by being themselves. And that's what I find fascinating, you know, that just to look into the eyes of a 6-7-month-old baby, you know, it's like you're looking into a soul, right? It's just, there's nothing bad in there, you know, it's just wonderful.
Anne's business model has changed over the years as photography and technology have changed the landscape. She talks about this transition into NFTs, why she decided to do that, and how it's benefiting her and others.
There's been a disruption to my business model, for instance, because, I mean, who buys calendars, greeting cards, like physical ones, right? Coffee table books anymore. That's a disruption, but the way I see it is that there is always room for original thought and original storytelling. I think that going forward, and in a way it's like what I'm doing is I have to take my creativity and put it somewhere for people to buy, right? This is my first foray into NFTs. And what I want to do is have people understand, not be afraid of that whole concept, because I was to start with. You know, what's an NFT? It's nothing that, you know, you haven't got a book or something. It's, you know, it's in a digital wallet on your phone. Or I like now that I understand it, right? I see, oh, this is a way for me to continue to be Anne Geddes and create new work, right? Because I haven't created any new work in terms of calendars and that sort of thing since 2016, because the return hasn't been there, right? And to shoot 12 images, you know, whether it's for a calendar or whatever it's for, costs between $250,000 and $400,000, depending on what you're doing. It's a lot, you know, that goes into this sort of imagery. It's not just imagery of babies, it's my way of storytelling. So there needs to be a financial end game. What I like about NFTs, now that I understand it, and I really want my fans of my work to get comfortable with, is that you can have something that's collectible, that's an original Anne Geddes image, right, that I will create in the future, or you can have some of my older images and have them for yourself. It's that whole, it's a whole concept of like baseball cards back in the day, right? Everything has a value if there's a limited number of them, or you're the only one that has this image. You know, you can do that too, or you can share an image with somebody else. It's brand new, and whenever I talk about NFTs, people still look a little bit like, I just don't get that, right? But now that I'm understanding it, I'm excited about the fact that it will allow me to be creative going forward. And people want to love my images, you know, but I need to be able to create them in the first place.
Thank you, Anne, for sharing the stories behind your incredible photography, your talent, and much more. You can head to annegeddes.io for more information about this special Mother's Day collection, pre-register, and more. Thanks again to Anne for joining us.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Danielle Turner, the Vice President and General Manager of TVA Vail.
And I'm Maddie Evans, host of Good Morning Vail.
We want to thank the Vail Valley for welcoming us back into their homes.
We're committed to bringing you the content you love, produced locally right here in our valley.
That's why we hope you stay tuned all summer long as we bring you expanded editions of Good Morning Vail, Flashback on Vail Valley, The Rise, the TVA Visitors Bureau, and brand new episodes of Colorful Cooking.
And a big thank you to the advertisers who have supported us along the way.
If you'd like to join us on our journey, check us out at tv8vail.com, across all of our social media platforms, or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Regardless of the season, TVA is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay for Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. We're bringing you lifestyle and news with Daily Flash, The Tech Show, Jet Set, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave during our afternoon sports block from 4 to 7 p.m. daily. Find us every day, all day, on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or streaming live at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on 92.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Today's weather is sponsored by the Beaver Creek Resort Company. One of their signature events coming up is the Blues, Brews, and Barbecue on May 27th. What a wonderful signature event that they put on there. Some great tasting food, some wonderful local beers. Get out there and enjoy that. Get some tickets. It's a great event, some wonderful music that also partners with that. Taking a look at the local weather, getting up today, 41 degrees at 8 a.m., a high today of 55 degrees, 50% chance of precipitation move in, so we're going to see some of those afternoon showers. A little bit breezy out there. If you look at what we've got there, it's not 1,520 miles per hour. It's 15 to 20 mile an hour winds, so just a bit breezy out there. Be careful if you've got out there the umbrella. It might turn wrong side out on you. Looking at Vail by the hour, 57 degrees coming up at noon, 56 at 4 p.m. as it starts to cool down. At 8 p.m., we're going to see 45 degrees, and again, those rain showers moving in. So some of those storms are going to be hanging around, kind of give us a little bit of rainfall, which is welcomed. We want to make sure we get enough moisture out there to make sure we can camp and have some fires this year and stay away from those wildfires, which we're going to be talking about here in a little bit. We just had one not too long ago, so just be a little bit careful out there. Tonight, 27 degrees is going to be the low, a 60% chance of snow. So as that wintry mix kind of moves around, we're going to see a little bit of snowfall, especially at those higher elevations. Now, looking at the next 5 days, tomorrow, 70% chance of precipitation. Going to see some snow showers. Some rain coming in, 45 degrees. Thursday, 20% chance of precipitation, partly sunny, 54 degrees. Moving into that weekend, Friday is going to be gorgeous, 62 degrees, partly sunny. And then Saturday, 64 degrees and mostly sunny. Moving into Sunday, 10% chance of precipitation, but a nice 52 degrees. So a good chance to get out there, kind of start enjoying some of that summer-like weather that we're going to start seeing. Speaking of summer-like, we're going to take a look at sun and ski sports and talk about what swimwear is coming up.
Swimsuit season is finally upon us, and the place to shop right now, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman, is at Sun and Ski Sports. And we're joined by Alex, who's going to give us a run through of all of the great options that you guys have here. Thank you for meeting us, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. It's starting to get warm outside. You know, the temperature's coming in. There are rivers in the street from all the snow melting, unfortunately. But water's water at the end of the day. So whether we get it in a pool or whether you're out bathing in the street,
I was just going to say, skimboarding in the street sounds great.
Yeah, that actually does sound like a great idea. But we got a bunch of different options, stylings, and we'll go walk us through a couple different brands that we carry. Some of the stuff you guys can come find in store and see for yourselves all the different radical styles. We have all these different colors and shapes, really.
Truly, I was shopping around and I was like, this one needs to come home with me. This one should come home with me. And so let's kick it off over here with the men's just because it has some good technology in it.
Yeah, so we've got a couple different brands. And these days, one of the big things with swim trunks is going to be the drying, how quick it dries. So when you get out of the water, you're not dripping 10 minutes, 15 minutes down the street, down wherever you're hanging out in the chair, whatever it is. These things dry incredibly quick these days. I mean, you give it a quick brush off, you sit in the chair for about 2 minutes, and next thing you know, you're dry and you haven't realized it. It's amazing how quick this happens. And of course, everybody's got different names for it, whether you've got Hyper Dry from O'Neill, Quick Dry from some of the other brands. And then some of the materials they make this stuff out of too is getting really cool. So we got the Billabong on the corner here. It's a fully recycled material, and some of the other colors and styles too. And even we talk about style, let's talk about Peanuts, Quicksilver. I mean, come on, that's a cool little short we've gotten in. So you have true swim trunks and some of these stylings over here, and then we got two in the middle here, which are I call hybrids. You got submersibles, and then the O'Neill. They do call it a hybrid. And you know me, I love wearing shorts, whether it's winter or summertime, and these are my favorites. This is what I wear. It really is a short where you can wear it all day long at work, like I do, but you could wear on a rafting trip and, you know, hop in the water, and boom, you hop out again. And again, we talk about hyper dry technology. The thing's going to dry so quick.
I know, you're in shorts right now. It's about 40 degrees outside, and I'm in a sweater. I think that one of us is overdressed and one of us might be a little bit underdressed. These make it super convenient, though, especially in the summertime. If you are doing something like maybe you're going to take your dog for a walk by the river and you're like, wow, I really want to cool down, empty your pockets, sit down, hang out, and then by the time you're done with your walk, you're going to be okay to take these shorts into your job.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love the versatility these things offer, and exactly that for that reason. Doesn't matter what you're doing that day, you're ready to go. Whether you're on the water or you didn't even think about it, but suddenly you happen to be there, doesn't matter. You're all set to go.
It's perfect. And then as we make our way over to the women's, you've got a lot of collections here for women, whether you want that more conservative style or maybe you want that more fun and bright colored style. You've got something for everyone.
Yeah, so you've got, again, talk about fun and bright colors. We have really these crazy designs. We've got the rip curl and the billabong and these really vibrant colors really popping, making it very easy to see. And then the, you know, full one piece in the yellow, again, another vibrant color, but with a little more of a classic touch to it. And then we have a full classic one piece from Carve. I mean, so there really are designed for you no matter who you are, whether you want those vibrant colors to stand out or you really like something a little more classic, a little more old school.
Which is really cool, and we were talking about the billabong earlier being made out of recycled material, so it's sustainable. Same with the women's line, which is really cool because that's a big push right now. Just everywhere you go, everyone wants that sustainable motion, and so the fact that they're taking it into their swimwear is awesome.
Yeah, it's something you're seeing. It's really, as you said, a big push. It's something a lot of these brands are starting to do. So whether it's this year or the next couple of years, I think it's something you're going to see from almost everybody. And it really is a great design. I mean, we need to take care. You and I, we live in Colorado. We love the outdoors.
Yes.
We need to take care of it as best we can. So anything these guys are doing to make this a better industry going forward and more sustainable, absolutely, I'm always happy to promote and really be like, hey, this thing is a really cool idea.
Especially when it comes to swimwear, because that's really the best way to connect with nature. You're out there, you're in the river, you're in the ocean, you're doing something, and you're right there in the water, so you might as well just make sure that it's recycled material.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be outside. If you're getting in the water, you got to be outside 99% of the time, unless you have an indoor pool. But the rest of it, you're going to be in nature, as you said. So it's a great way to help us keep connected to nature and really feel involved.
And so if people are interested in doing some swimwear shopping with you guys, how can they do so?
You can come into the store. I mean, again, talking about all the different colors and styles, the best way to do it, come in and see what we got. We're here in Avon, downtown, right next to City Market, right next to the new appliance store. And if you can't find something here, whether it's a color or a size, or just maybe you want to see what else we've got, we have a massive online store at sunandski.com. Take a look there, and if you do find something on there, have it shipped to the store, and we'll put shipping on us. It'll be free, and we can also then, you can come in, try it on if it doesn't fit, especially with swimwear sizing. It really can be a bit of a hard matter, men's and women's, try to find that right size. Try it on, and return it on the spot.
Alex, thank you so much for all this great information and helping me plan what I need to come in and buy for my next beach day trip. Oh, yeah. Make sure that you come into Sun and Ski Sports and you get your hands on all of the great things that they have to offer. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
And I'm Kevin Shields, host of Good Morning Vail.
TVA is kicking into high gear this summer, launching some exciting new programming like Flashback on Vail Valley, a nostalgic show taking a look at some old TVA segments.
We're also launching The Rise, a look behind the scenes with local and touring bands.
And don't forget to submit an entry to our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest.
No matter the season, we're here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Remember, you can always catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We always talk about all the activities and events and things that are happening throughout the valley. But one thing we like to learn about is from a governmental standpoint, what is happening around and what initiatives are taking place. And I am seated next to Claire Noble. She is the manager of public relations for the town of Eagle. Or
Actually, the county of Eagle. Yeah.
It's a town, county, Eagle, county, town. Eagle.
One of those.
One of those.
One of those.
How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, that's because you haven't been here.
I know, it's my fault. It's all my fault. It's always my fault.
Things have been going great at the county, and we have a really neat event coming up on this Friday on May 6th. It's the Aging Well Expo, and this brings together the county, Vail Health, and Mountain Rec. They're going to be at the Edwards Field House. This expo runs from 9 until 1, and it is free to the public. Now, what they're targeting are adults 60 years and older. Don't have to register, but they will have free lunches for the first 125 people. So if you're looking for a lunch, then definitely come early for that.
It's a great way to get a free lunch.
I brought this because the county emergency management and communications is going to have a booth there, and we are offering a raffle prize. Ours is an American Red Cross first aid kit, but there'll be other raffle prizes as well. So free food, free stuff, and this event really is going to focus on all kinds of aspects of aging well. And so one of those is staying active. So there's going to be different kinds of exercise demonstrations, pickleball, tai chi, yoga, for staying active. So we know staying active is important for aging well, but another aspect of staying well is, or aging well, is staying connected.
Right.
So there's going to be organizations like Bravo there, Vail Club 50, for people to find ways to connect with their community, to meet their peers.
Well, that sounds wonderful. It's well-rounded. We talk about the physical activity, but how about mental activity?
Yeah.
So keeping the brain stimulated, keeping the body moving is, I think, probably the best way to age gracefully and age well.
It's one of the wonderful things about our community. There was a book that came out in the mid-90s, I think, called Bowling Alone. And it was about the decline in civic engagement in America. But you don't see that in our valley.
Right.
You see lots of nonprofits, lots of opportunities to volunteer, whether you're volunteering at the Villar, at the Bravo performances in the summer, but all kinds of other activities throughout the year. One of the things we like to do as a family is volunteer for the VRD races throughout the summer. Our kids run in them, and I'm usually handing out donuts, but it's such a great thing to do because you see some new people every week, but you see all kinds of people from the community you know every week as well.
Yeah, and that's one thing I think that COVID kind of took away from us, that now everybody is so hungry to re-engage those community activities and that FaceTime and enjoying each other.
Yeah, and so taking a bit of a extreme turn now, there are some serious subjects we also need to talk about. And one of those is that this is Wildfire Preparedness Month. And we just had a wildfire, the Duck Pond Fire, that kicked off the day before Easter. These things never happen at a good time, never a good time for a wildfire. You know, the Marshall Fire in Boulder County happened right around New Year's, also not a great time. And the Duck Pond Fire ended up burning about 95 acres, and people had to evacuate. If you've seen some of those photos, the fire came right up to some people's yards there on the west side of Gypsum.
I actually was in Glenwood on that Saturday, and I was coming back, and it looked like it had just started coming off of the highway on the other side, not I-70, but on the other side, and it just started it wasn't a strong wind, but it was strong enough to kind of keep it moving, and there were some fishermen over there that had to leave, and
well, the wind was a factor, but also what I understand is that there was this opportunity for fire after the snow melts, but before trees and plants start to green and leaf out. They're not drawing up moisture into their systems, it's still down in the roots, and that makes them more vulnerable and definitely more combustible as well.
Right. And we've talked about many times about making sure you have your own evacuation plan ready to go. This is one of those items you definitely want to have with you at all times.
Yeah, you want a first aid kit in the car at all times. So this is Wildfire Preparedness Month, and this week we're focusing on getting people to sign up for ecalert.com. And this will allow you to sign up for subscriptions. You can go a la carte, or you can just say, let me know if something's happening anywhere in Eagle County.
Right.
But if you take the a la carte approach, definitely look at the communities and check the communities you spend the most time in, where you work, where you live. And then there's some weather ones as well. And then there's another option. If you have somebody in your home, if you or somebody in your home has a special need, maybe you're on dialysis, maybe you have somebody who's hearing impaired, definitely check that as well to let the first responders know. The activity we're going to ask people to take part in next week is signing up for Community Connect. This is another way to let first responders know if you have somebody in the house that needs special help in the event of an evacuation.
And again, preparing, being planned ahead, being part of the solution, not part of the problem, will allow those first responders the ability to know where they need to go, how they need to address certain situations, and then you, if they tell you to evacuate, make sure that you follow those orders.
Yeah, so there were photographs of people evacuating. And I can imagine, I've never been on pre-evacuation or had to evacuate. I imagine it's a bit of a frenzy.
Right.
But some of the things I saw people throwing in their cars, skateboards and skeletons. Okay, maybe those things are extremely important to them. But before you throw that in the car, make sure you've grabbed your medications. If you have pets, make sure you've grabbed some pet food. Make sure you have some non-perishable food in there as well, and some water. And important documentation, your vital records, your bank account information, your insurance information.
Right. Exactly. I remember after that fire, the smoke that just kind of hung around for a while was not great for Mother's Day because it was still a little smoky, and that's another concern as well.
That is a concern, and we're going to make an effort around smoke awareness this summer, because it's not just in our county. If there's a fire in a neighboring county, other places in the state, or frankly, as you recall from last summer, other places out west, we're going to get that smoke here, and it's going to be extremely fine particles, and those particles do a real number on your lungs. So you may need to wear an N95 mask if you're outside. That needs to be really fitted to your face, not allowing any kind of air in. I know you're outside and you're like, I don't want to wear a mask outside, but if you're outdoor activities that you have to do, otherwise I would say stay in. But here's the issue for a lot of us up here. We don't have air conditioning.
Right.
So we're leaving the windows open because otherwise our houses are going to heat up.
Yeah.
And you could go out and buy an air purifier, and that's going to run you hundreds of dollars. Some of them even approaching $1,000, and they're going to work great. But I've got a workaround, and if you guys invite me back on, I can show you how to do that. It's a do-it-yourself air purifier with a box fan.
Well, you just bought yourself another visit to TV8. Thank you, Claire.
You guys are the best.
All right. So if you're looking at figuring out how you're going to age gracefully and stay active, then tune in. Claire's got some great programming for you coming up, and thank you again for sharing some things with us so that we can be more prepared and ready to go in case of an emergency.
Come to the expo, win our raffle prize.
Great. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Welcome to South Lake Tahoe. This luxury home is nestled in a quiet forested neighborhood with spectacular views. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute.
This home is equipped with a one-of-a-kind billiards room, featuring an in-home theater, a wet bar, a dartboard, and a classic pool table.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what five-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. I'm here with Brandy from Genevieve Spirit Massage.
We do the traditional massages along with Swedish and pre-mama bear and baby bear massages. We travel directly to you so that way you can keep the massage in you. So don't massage and drive.
Whether you end your day with a wet steam or a dry sauna, this home has every comfort and amenity you need for a truly memorable South Lake Tahoe experience. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's Gretchen. I'm very excited. I love to read. Yes, last time I was on the show, I said I was a nerd, which I take pride in that. I have always loved to read, and there's an awesome program for young adults, children, K through 12, and it's called the Wacky Reading Program. You can read 1,000 pages and or 10 books, and we're linking up with, well, TVA is part of this, and you can win prizes. It's pretty awesome, so it's definitely something you want to check out. I'm kind of bummed out that I can't be part of this program. However, it's more geared towards the younger adults, children, and so check it out for Wacky Reading.
Hello, I'm Max with the Wacky Reading Program, and today we're here at the Avon Public Library. We're going to learn about how to get a library card and pick out some nice books to read. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. So what exactly is the process to get a library card?
Do you have photo ID on you?
I do.
Oh, fantastic. That's all I need. Let's get you started. Thank you so much. All right. Alrighty, here is your library card and a bag for your books, and welcome to the Avon Public Library.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Would you like to go find some books?
Let's do it.
All right.
So I'm looking for some book recommendations.
Well, you're in the perfect section. This is the teen section of the Avon Public Library. And I was thinking, because of your expressed interest, Library of Souls might be up your alley. And then you also said that you were interested in Dungeons and Dragons and maybe starting up your own group. And we do have some nice reference guides to lead you on your way.
What are the sections of the library?
They're divided up with teen, children, and then we have our adult section, both fiction and non, and we also have a Spanish section. Would you like to go explore?
Let's go.
All right.
So what section of the library are we in?
We're in the children's section, so we have books for all ages here at the library.
What programs does the library offer?
We offer after-school programs for little ones as well as teenagers, and then we also have a special program called Reading Buddies, which pairs high school students with first through third graders to work on reading skills. And I think this would be a great choice for your little buddy.
Be perfect for the little buddy. I want to thank the Eagle Valley Library District for sponsoring as well as letting us look at their fine selection.
Thanks for coming. We're happy to have you.
We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go to our website, tv8vail.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Take advantage of the amazing mountain access right from your front door. Apex Plaza offers impeccable amenities and unparalleled mountain access. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Featuring a contemporary designed great room and gourmet kitchen that open to an expansive terrace. I'm here with Crystal, owner of Guardian Angels Babysitting Inc. Tell us a little bit about the services you offer.
Yeah, we offer luxury baby gear rental and babysitting and the commodities of home on your vacation.
To book Guardian Angels, visit opulentvacations.com. The high-end amenities at Apex Plaza will entertain everyone. Enjoy soaking in your private hot tub or lounge by this 50-foot pool. The clubhouse game room will provide hours of fun for the whole family. With unbelievable ski and mountain bike access, there's something for everyone. You'll make unforgettable memories in this mountain retreat. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Thank you again for tuning in, and thank you, Gretchen, for hosting with me today.
I loved it. I think I have my new best friend. However, tomorrow I need to step up my game a little bit. He looks a little bit better.
No, you're fine. You got that bohemian look, which is all we need.
Thank you.
Again, thank you again for tuning in. Come back tomorrow, same time. You can see Gretchen and I back on the couch talking more about what's happening in our community.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Get up, get ready to start your
Love the Good Morning Vail